Hi, we're the Silhouettes, and welcome back to Itty Bitty Warm-Up Part 2. We have to do a shout-out before we start, though. We would like to give a big shout-out to our really good friend, Cameron, in Spokane, Washington, who suffers from epilepsy and is just recently learned that he has secured his service dog, his seizure dog, which we're really excited about that. So speaking of dogs, hi, Sadie lady. We're very dog friendly here, and so Sadie would like to say hello, hello, and she'd like to blow you kisses. Mwah. All right, itty bitties, get ready to go. We're gonna do our warm up. Let's start where we stopped last time. Everybody, you go over there, sweetie. All right, so spread out, and you're on the floor. Oh, we have another doggy too. So if you see the dogs, just kind of go with us. So we're gonna start on the floor, and we had our legs in butterflies. So, yep, butterflies, good. Can we switch here? Can I have Pesci? Can you have the tall girls come in? Can we switch places so they can see everybody? Yeah. Oh, hello, Foxy Lady. This is our new little rescue. She came to the theater today too. She's checking it all out. Okay, so we just did our butterflies, and as you know, when you do these stretches, make sure that if it's too hard, just back off. You don't have to put your head all the way down like these dancers do. They train 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, so they really have a lot of training. So just do what you can and don't force it and don't injure yourself. All right, so legs are gonna go out in front of you, nice and strong. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. So your back is gonna be really flat like it's up against a wall. If you have trouble with that, turn that way, Sage. And you're contracted, so contract. If you can't sit up out of your sit bones, then put yourself up against a wall and gently stretch. So you really make those muscles nice and long. Because when we get our back muscles stretched out, we're going to get all of our hamstrings stretched out as well. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. You can put your hands on your thighs. And we're going to say stretch. And we're going to stretch our feet. And flex. And stretch. And flex. And stretch. Now walk your hands down your legs. Say, good morning, knees. Even if it's not morning, just say good morning, because it's like a fresh start. And then go down, walk them down, and say good morning, toes.
Good morning, toes.
Good, now flex those feet and say I love you, toes.
I love you, toes.
Awesome, good. Now we're going to scoot back, and we're going to open up our legs, and we're going to swing our arm over to the right. And you're trying to put your shoulder on the ground, but say hello, leggy.
Hello, leggy.
And then go the other way. Say hello, other leggy.
Hello, other leggy.
You can either point your toes or flex your toes, and I recommend trying both in each position. And then we're going to go over and say, hello, floor.
Hello, floor.
Say, I love you, floor.
Hello, floor.
Don't you kiss it. Get your chin on it. The floor is dirty. Yes, okay. And then we're going to roll through. Now, if you can't do this, just sit up, swing your legs around. Or can you show them walking yourself up, Sage? Like push yourself way up high. There we go. And even higher if you need to. Or just swing your legs around, Ashlyn. Well, there you go. So you adjust all of the exercises to fit your bodies. All right, now we're going to make what we call a frog. So come forward, and we're going to close our legs. And I want you to make some frog sounds. Go for it. But our frogs like water, so now we're going to go under the water and we're going to swim. So our legs and our arms are going to swim. We're going to try to get our knees and feet on the floor, Miss Anna. Yes, good. All right. Then you're going to go up. You ran out of air. You got to get up out of the water. Let me hear it. Arr, 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 arr. Let me see the seals. Good. Now try to touch your fins to your heads and give me that arr, arr, arr. Good. Is that it? Good. Now you've made a doorway with your arms. I want you to stand up and I want you to slide one leggy through that door. You can hold yourself up. It's important to have hands on both sides. Okay, so pretend like you can't do that, ladies, and come on up. Good. And right there. Oh, Cam Rex had a school obligation today, so he's not here. So he said to say hello and we love you. All right. And to everybody else. All right. Now, lay forward if you can and kiss your knee. Say hello, knee. Okay, but only if you can. Show them when you're pushing up how you're just going to hold that position. Okay, the important thing is to have this leg in front of this shoulder and this leg in front of that other shoulder. Good. Now switch legs because you got to give every leg a turn. Give your doggy a turn. There we go. Stretch it out. And over. Good. Can you guys push up like you can't do it? There you go. So like, yeah. And then back down. Good. And over. Kiss your knee. Say hello, knee.
Hello, knee.
Good. Let's go back to kitty and doggy. Stand up. We were so excited about making our first video, we forgot to flip it. So if you're looking at this on a television, we need to turn this way to show you doggy and kitty. So pick up your dog. They already forgot. The right leg is your kitty cat, the left leg is your dog. Okay? Pick up your dog. Pick up your kitty. Pick up your dog. Pick up your kitty. Hop on your dog. On your dog, Sage. That's your cat, Jesselyn. Oh my goodness. All right, so we need to reverse that every single time when we're doing dog and cat so they don't actually figure out the opposite way. All right, remind me, I'm old, I forgot. Okay, so after we get done with that, did we do our jumping jacks? No. We're gonna do our jumping jacks and start with your legs together and be gentle, and we're gonna jump out and our hands are gonna go up our head, and then we're gonna jump back in, and then we're gonna jump out, and then we're gonna jump back in, and we're gonna count to 4. Can you count to 4? They're worrying me. 5, 6, 7, here we go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, turn that way, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, turn back, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, turn side, and 1, and 2, and 3. Now, we're gonna put our hands here, and we're gonna jog as high and hit our knees as high as we can. Go, go, go. I want your mommies and daddies doing this too. Make sure they do it with you. That's right. Get them going, get them going, and get them going. Get them going. Get them going. If they whine about it, give them push-ups. There we go. Come on, get those legs up. Good. And we're going to reach all the way up. And we're going to go all the way over. Make a flat back. Make a flat back. Pretend like I'm going to set my doggy on your back. Good. And go down. We're going to bend our knees. Bend our knees. So breathe in really deeply because we got to have oxygen. Everybody breathe in. And then breathe out. Now straighten those legs. Stretch those legs. Good. Now plie again. We're going to call that a plie when you bend your knees. What does plie mean?
To bend.
To bend. And straighten those legs. Awesome. And then you're going to walk your toes and heels together. Toes and heels, toes and heels. Flat hands on the floor if you can. If you can't, and you're just right here, that's okay. Just relax and slightly bend your knees a little bit so you don't overdo it. The more you do this, the better and easier it will be. So just keep doing it every day, all these stretches, right? Yes?
Yes.
And if you can, grab your ankles. If you need to bend your knees, do so. But your goal is to get the legs straight. So somebody show them bent knees. There. Oh, they all did it. All right. And that's the silhouette way. They listen and they respond, don't you guys?
Yes.
All right. And rounding up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel like you have a tummy ache. And then you're going to roll your shoulders. And then you're going to stretch your arm across. And then you stretch your other arm across. And then you can stretch this arm across. Then you can stretch this arm across. Then you're going to swirl around because you're so excited. Good. And then you're going to give everybody in the room and the world love. Go, mwah. Yay! That was your warm-up. There's a lot to come, though, because we're going to go right into Across the Floor in our next episode. And we're also going to give a shout-out to a very special little girl who is also searching for her seizure dog. So stay tuned. Subscribe to our channel. Right, guys? Is that important?
Yes.
They're teaching me all about YouTube. So you have to subscribe to our channel so that you see our updates and all of our posts. And please go to the GoFundMe if you can and help Cameron and his family, because that's the best gift ever, is to give back to someone in need. So we love you. We're the Silhouettes. Mwah!